Hello everyone, this is Katz and I'm a bankruptcy attorney in Los Angeles, California, and today we're going to talk about what is a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. A Chapter 7 bankruptcy, also known as a liquidation bankruptcy, is a bankruptcy where the goal is to wipe out debts completely. Now, what is done with assets is assets of the debtors are generally taken from the debtor, sold, and then paid to creditors. However, there are laws in California which allow debtors to keep some assets like household goods, furnishings, and anything that debtor normally needs in order to continue and resume with life after the bankruptcy. And so if you have expensive assets, like expensive cars, that could be taken away from you. On the other hand, you get to keep a lot of property. What is a qualification for a Chapter 7 bankruptcy? In order to qualify for a bankruptcy, you have to be below a certain amount of income. If you are earning too much money, you will not qualify for a bankruptcy. Generally, how much money depends on the median in your state, and in California it's about $60,000, but that's something that needs to be discussed whenever a debtor wants to file a bankruptcy. The other qualification aside from income is that the debtor cannot have assets, which you discussed a little bit. If you do have an expensive house with a lot of equity, you could still file a bankruptcy, but that house can probably be taken away from you and sold. So, we don't recommend that debtors who are considering bankruptcy file a bankruptcy when they have a house with a lot of equity, or if they have an expensive car. Again, those can be taken away from you. How long will a bankruptcy take? You're looking at about 4 months generally for a Chapter 7 bankruptcy from beginning until end. And again, that usually depends on different factors, but you're looking at about 4 months. Now, what happens at the end of the bankruptcy? At the end of the bankruptcy, you get what's called a discharge. A discharge is a legal fancy term for wiping out of debts. That's just what they call it. So you get a discharge paper, and from that point on, your debts are wiped out. One question that we often get is, do you have to go to court in a Chapter 7 bankruptcy? The answer is generally not. What you do have to do is you have to meet with a bankruptcy trustee. It's a meeting that takes a few minutes, and it's only once in the case, generally only once in the case, and once that's done, the case is pretty much smooth sailing. If you want to learn a little bit more about Chapter 7 bankruptcy, you can give us a call at 310-444-9444, or visit us on the web at www.bankruptcyfirm.net, and we'll be happy to speak to you.